But now I'm live on Facebook, YouTube, and Yarbo.com. We are outside today. A little bit nicer today. 2 days ago, I was freezing out here. It was really windy, really cold, and I had to manufacture some snow last night. We didn't get a white Christmas, but we're definitely getting a white New Year's this year. So you can see, I brought the Yarbo Snow Blower, our two-stage snow blower out. We're going to do a fully autonomous work plan today out here in beautiful outside of Chicago, I should say. But yeah, it's not as unbearable today. It was crazy the last couple days. But yeah, it's the last day of 2025. We're going to move into 2026. I hope everyone out there has a safe New Year's Eve tonight. I know we don't, us old timers don't go as hard as we used to. And that's a good thing. I think we got a little event for the kids later on, and maybe I'll pick up some steak or something like that. Look at the nice Yarbo hat. Got my Yarbo sweatshirt on. I'm all ready to go. We got some eyeballs in. What's up, everybody? Thank you so much for joining us. I'm going to send my snowblower out in just a minute. A couple quick updates. Just wanted to let the Yarbo users know we're sending out you'll get an email here if you haven't already got it. It'll tell you all about your usage this year. How much hours saved, how many hours your Yarbo is out working, fun stuff like that. So keep an eye out for that. It's really cool. People worked hard at that. And then also, what else was I going to say? Oh, I'm out of here on Sunday. We're going out to Las Vegas. We're going to be in Vegas next week for a very special consumer electronics show. You guys are gonna want to check it out. I believe it January 6th. We're going to have a special live stream. You guys get to, we got so much cool stuff and I can't talk about it. Driving me crazy. I just want to talk about it. I want to tell you what we're doing, guys. But yeah, it's going to be awesome. You got to tune into that. You guys are going to really love what we're doing out there in Las Vegas. They won't let me say anything. Driving me nuts, man. I'm going to send the snowblower out here in a few minutes, though. We're going to get out there. And also, one more thing. I believe our My Yarbo Journey contest is going through January 20th. So you can check that out at yarbo.com. You can go there, check out the My Yarbo Journey, enter to win, I believe, $1,000 gift cards. There's $500 gift cards and $250 gift cards. So you can enter right there. I think all you have to do is do something fun and creative with your Yarbo snowblower. If you got one, do something fun and creative with that. Hashtag it My Yarbo Journey, and then if you go to the yarbo.com, you can scroll down and you find My Yarbo Journey, and it'll tell you how to register and enter your whatever video you posted. But I mean, after the holidays, I could use an extra $1,000 gift card. I could use a $250 gift card, a $500 gift card. I could use anything. I could use a Starbucks gift card at this point. I'm so broke after the holidays. I don't know about you guys. I spent too much money. Everyone was happy though, and every year it's like, Dad, I think I got I love my. I got the Santa's workshop at their school. I think I got a bottle opener, and my kid gave me a trophy. I mean, obviously to the heart, I love it that they give me that stuff. But I'm also going, man, I spent a lot of money. Nobody wants to hook Dad up. So, hey, man. Oh, we got some Canadians joining over here on TikTok. I know I haven't been up on that very much lately, but. Trying to get back on it, trying to stay warm out here too. It's about 30 degrees. We did get about 1.5 inches maybe of snow, so I think I can run the two-stage snowblower out here for a little while. I had the plow on the last couple days, but it'll be nice. It's bright, it's sunny. It's got my Yarbo gear, got my swag on. I'm gonna flip these cameras around, then we're going to I'm gonna set the snowblower off. Then if you guys have any questions, you guys can watch it go off. Watch it work fully autonomous right now. All right, got to flip this way. Sorry, that's not the best shot, and then I have to get back a little bit because we do have the 16.5 feet. I'm gonna send. I mapped out this area. I'm gonna go pick up these cones real quick, just in case here. They're pretty frozen too. Hey, there's our products are up. So just like that, there you go. You can see the auger right there. We got a 12-inch intake, 24-inch width. I'm too close. It's gonna tell me I'm too close, so I have to back up a little bit. Sorry, I'd love to get closer here, depending on where it starts though. Might have got myself in trouble with not paying attention to the wind, man. Hey, what's up, Marco on TikTok? So yeah, I was like, fun, winter, chicken dinner. I get to come out here, work fully autonomous. I guess I didn't pay much attention to which way the wind was blowing, but I don't care. It's the last day of 2025. Cut me some slack. You can see the 24-inch width on the path there. I think I have like a 15 point, almost a 16-inch overlap, I think I set it at. Maybe. I know you'll correct me if I'm wrong. If it's the 11.88 and I'm wrong, I can't remember. It's the last day. I'm checked out. I'm leaving early today. I did ask for permission, Kathy, before you yell at me. I'm going to relax for a couple days, and then, like I said, we're off and running at CES next week. So we'll be doing some live streams from Las Vegas. It'll be a little bit warmer than it is here. Not that much, though. 20 degrees or so. I'll take it. Set up, and we'll do some other, we'll clear some different paths right now. I do not have it on the turbo setting. I just have it on the power setting. So it's not on full board right now, just because I want to try to, just kind of powdery snow. I didn't think I needed to go crazy on it. If I notice that anything's going on, I will end up running into some ice over there where I kind of put some snow at the other day. It'll get itself out of there though. Like I said, you can see the auger running. This is the power mode on the auger, so not quite as crazy as it can get, like its speed and stuff and power. Somebody on TikTok just asked what it costs for some. We just had it for about $4,000 during the holidays, man. We had a big holiday special. It was about $4,200, I think, for the holiday special. Price has gone back up a little bit for the new year. So it's going through some of the gunk I spit out here the other day. If you guys remember, I had the leaf blower running. I had the people on TikTok who asked to be. Mario said, Mario said, is it easy to set up? I find it easy. Probably take you about a day to set everything up, to get your data center up, get your driveway. If you want to use a lawnmower, get your yards all mapped out. Corners will do that though. It's kind of funny. But yeah, you get to choose which way you want to throw it. It can throw snow up to 40 feet. Like I said, I'm not running on high right now. I'm running on like the 3rd setting. I got the snowshoes about maybe like 0.2 inches away from the ground here. But working fully autonomous right now, all by itself. I'm not controlling it. When you see the orange light, to 55 degrees. Got the all-terrain treads on it right now. We got the binocular cameras on the front. Binocular camera. Man, I did not gauge for the wind today. It's blowing right in my face. Way to go, Ryan. Probably stand in a different place. That might help, right? But I had the snow throwing over here, so I was like, I didn't want to stand there. We'll watch it go, though. Thank you so much for joining us. Please mark your calendars for January 6th. We'll have some stuff on our social media, too. You're going to want to see the live stream. I've been sworn to secrecy, but might have something fun going on. Definitely have something fun going on. YouTube real quick, make sure. Yeah, Happy New Year to everyone around the world. I know some people are already celebrating. I had some colleagues reach out already from the other side of the world that are celebrating New Year. So Happy New Year from all of us at Yarbo. Somebody said, what state do you live in? This is the great state of Illinois. Aside from the taxes, the state of Illinois. No, I love it, man. I love where I live. I'm outside of Chicago now. I love the city of Chicago. I love the Chicago Bears. So we got some snow. Somebody said, what's the difference between this model and the new series that's coming out? I don't know anything about anything. Don't ask me questions. All your answers will come on January 6th. Like any questions, concerns, any you guys want to, anything we may be talking about will come on January 6th. So please mark your calendars. I will say we do not have, this Yarbo is our flagship Yarbo that you guys are seeing here. It's our beast. It's meant for big properties. It's meant for, you know, multiple acres when it's mowing. It's meant for big driveways, tough terrain. We just met a lot of people a couple weeks ago in Aspen, Colorado that have it, use it. So I want you guys to understand that this is our big dog. This is going to be our big dog right here. This is our big dog for a while. So that's all I'm going to say. I don't want you guys to think that if you have a regular Yarbo, this is meant for those big yards, multiple acres, slope driveways, you know, gravel driveways. Man, I did not factor in the wind this morning, guys. It's blowing right at my face, so I think I'm gonna switch sides here quick. It is blowing right in my face. You see how it has the safety settings? I'm too close. It lets me know that I'm too close and I need to back up. You guys, if you want to leave, person detected. Did you hear that? All right, you can see what we've cleared so far. You can bring. I'm gonna come right over here. That way, it's not kicking me in the face like it was. I can put the camera closer. As it gets a little closer, I'll back up. But so yeah, this is the power function. When I'm done with this, I'll walk over to another area here and we'll put it on high, and I'll show you guys all the things. Too close, I gotta back up a little bit, but it'll get going. That's a good feature though. I mean, you got pets, you got kids. I mean, aside from it's a little cold, but it's beautiful out here today. Somebody said, is it remote control? Or are you driving it? It does have an app controller and a remote controller, but right now this is working fully autonomous. There's no buried wires, there's nothing like that. It's running off RTK technology, like GPS on steroids. This could be your driveway. You map it out once at the beginning of the season. Your driveway is good to go. You just send it out, your work plan. You can have multiple maps in multiple areas. You can overlap maps. You can do all that fun stuff. It'll remember no-go zones in each map as long as it's in that certain area, and that's the work area it's working at. Colby Racing, what's up, buddy? Somebody said these will sell like hotcakes. I've never bought a hotcake though. That's what I love that. Or the greatest thing since sliced bread. I'm like, I don't know, man. I like a big loaf of bread that's not sliced sometimes too. So yeah, it's working all on its own right now. I am not controlling it. I got to move a little bit, but I just want to get you guys in the full camera here while we're working. You guys can see the Yarbo in action. Remember, this is not the high setting either. I can throw snow even further if I wanted to. It's just some powder though. I have it blowing this way, even though the wind's blowing this way. So you get to pick which direction you want the wind to go, or not the wind, that's Mother Nature. You get to pick which way you want the snow to go flying. Yeah, so January 6th, we will be at CES. We're gonna do, I'll try to do a couple live streams from there. Maybe I could sneak around and show you guys some other cool stuff at CES too. I don't know. I remember years ago, I was outside test driving. I think I test drove like a Mercedes type of Roadster. I remember that. The only reason I remember that is because I'm so big, my head was above the windshield. I was like, yeah, I don't think this is gonna work for me. Now I'm afraid if I got into a Roadster, I couldn't get out. So yeah, I just mapped this area out earlier. I'm probably gonna go map out a couple other things. We'll be out here for a while. Happy New Year to everyone celebrating tonight. You guys be safe. Don't drink and drive. Do not drink and drive. Call an Uber, call a friend, call family. Hook a trailer up to your Yarbo if you're going to a party. Anything, man, just don't do that. Everyone be safe. I want to see you guys all back here 2026. I wonder how many of my colleagues will be parked back here after lunch. I better get a thank you. Well, the Yarbo better get a thank you. So yeah, theoretically, I probably would have I couldn't really blow the snow this way though, because I got other cars and stuff, so got to kind of do what you can do. I could bring the chute down a little bit though, keep it out of the wind, because like I said, you can go to -5 to 55 degrees on the chute. I'm gonna go grab my water though, guys. Watch real quick. I'll leave everything up here. You guys can listen to the Yarbo. Ductwork Daddy. That's it for the snowplow business. I know a lot of people that are in the snowplowing business that really want to put one of these with their snowplow business. Oh, that wind got me in the face again. I gotta be honest, it's kind of fun being out here playing with a robot in the snow. I mean, it's great. It's the last day of 2025. What are you gonna do? Did not pack a lunch today though, so looks like I'm gonna buy lunch. Not for everyone, if the team here is watching, not for everyone. Not after Christmas, right? Yeah, somebody was saying this is it for the snowplow business. I'll tell you what, like I said, when we were at the Snow and Ice convention up in Grand Rapids, and a lot of guys that own like plowing companies and landscaping companies are looking to incorporate a lot of these autonomous, especially during the winter time, because it's so hard to find people that want to go out and shovel, you know, at 3 in the morning when you got a contract and you got to clear a mall. You know, I think down the line you'll probably see some even bigger autonomous, I bet we could build a bigger Yarbo if we really wanted to. How you can send Yarbo out, say you got, maybe you got 6 inches of snow coming. Why not send it out and clear with at 2 inches or 1.5 inches? Let it go back in charge, come back out, hit another couple inches of snow, man. That's what's great about having a robot, is that it doesn't get tired. Yeah, it's got to go back and recharge. Maybe that's 90 minutes. Maybe depending on how much is used. But I mean, you could be out there in this power mode. I could definitely be out here for a couple hours plowing snow. Usually we say you can get about 6,000 square feet per charge on the Yarbo Snow Blower, but that's working on turbo speed too. You can put the plow blade on. You could be out there for hours with the plow blade too, because that motor's not running, that auger's not running, so you can push snow all over the place for hours. I did have the plow blade on the other day, but really the star of the show is the fact that we have a 2-stage snowblower. If you don't have a 2-stage snowblower and you live like where I live in the Midwest or the Pacific Northeast, you're in the Buffalo, you're in Canada, and you don't have a 2-stage snowblower, I mean, you're going to be struggling. I'm telling you what, it's the only route to go here, and I'm a guy who grew up in Michigan, so. Like I said, I could throw it on a little bit higher if I wanted to, have the auger going. Once I clear this, I'll move it around. Somebody said, can you explain the 4-piece bundle? I assume you're talking about our 4-in-1 bundle. So I know our 5-in-1, I think, has the trimmer. Our 4-in-1 is, what would be on the 4? I know it's a snow blower, leaf blower. You can have 2 choices, either your Yarbo Lawnmower Pro or your standard lawnmower. And our core is in the 4-in-1, I believe. The 5-in-1 then includes the new Yarbo trimmer, which is awesome. It goes right on that back brace mount on the back there. Right now, our our standard Yarbo lawnmower, the one I use at home with the 2-disc and the 5 blades on each, that is at a really good price at Yarbo.com too. So if you have like one of those, I don't know, if you just have a residential property, your house, you know, like, and you don't have those tough southern grasses like some of the places down there, man, that one works fine. I use it in my yard all the time. I do love our Lawnmower Pro though. I mean, it's kind of a game changer. We upped the motors from 150 watts to 300 watts. Got rid of the disc and the 5 blades and just do 2 straight blades underneath. But you also have the option on the Pro to put the disc with the 5 blades on as well, 10 blades all total underneath, if you like that micro mulching type of cut. Even with the Pro though, I never really see any grass, you know, clippings or anything like that. Yarbo says, Happy New Year! I always think of Eddie Murphy in Trading Places where he's like, Merry New Year! I should go clear out by where my car's at. Oh yeah, Mr. Plow reference. I get the Simpsons reference there. There is like a gaming controller that comes with it as well. Personally, I really never use it, except if I'm out in the cold and it's going manual. I find the app is just top notch with Yarbo. So I really use the app controller the most. Actually, I let it go autonomous the most. But if I am using it, I use the app controller for the most part. Just visually, it's like, visually when you want to see like what's going on, you know, you can see your maps over here. You can see the progress. I got 8 minutes left on this one. I'm gonna go map out another area, and when we're done this, we'll clear that one. But also, yeah, just gives you the updates, everything like that. Somebody said, do I have the BBM mounted on this? I do have the back brace mount on. You'll see that when it turns around. I was gonna do some towing stuff. We didn't have a lot of snow recently, so I gotta try to find clever ways to kind of show you guys what it'll do. I forgot to mention, yeah, the Yarbo will tow up to 3,500 pounds. Daily usage 500 to 1,000, but I had the cart on the other day in the back, so that's why I have the back brace mount on there. This is our back brace mount as well. The trimmer slides right into position on it now. I have a tow hitch on it too. Just gives it a little more tongue weight than our original tow hitch, but that one works as well if you're just towing things around your property. Got about 80% of the battery left on the Yarbo. You see how much we've cleared so far. So if you're wondering, can this handle my driveway? Probably in one pass, depending on, if you got a pretty good sized driveway, then congratulations, you got more money than I do. Yeah, join us on January 6th. We're gonna have a special announcement, special stream. I'm sure I'll be joined probably by Ken, maybe even some dignitaries. Maybe, is Wayne Newton still alive? Wayne Newton, maybe we can get Wayne Newton. I don't know, we're gonna be out in Las Vegas. I think Wayne Newton's still alive, I hope he is. Can get the Yarbo out, Lil Wayne Newton. I recall Central Park and fall. The way you tore your dress, what a mess. It's cold out here, but my water's warm. What a world, what a world. Yep, so after this, we'll go clear some other spots here. I'll put it on turbo and let it run a little bit. It's probably gonna create quite a dust up, but I'm gonna blow it with the wind next time. We're gonna go on turbo. I'm gonna map some stuff out. Just got a couple passes left on this one. See how I'm running an overlap on it, about a foot. You could have it set up to do 2 passes too, depending on how much snow you want off. But you can see we've cleared a pretty good chunk of this. Now my coworkers, when they come back from lunch, can park here. Somebody said I threw my back out shoveling 2 weeks ago. That's awful. Yeah, somebody said, is it being controlled or is it just going up and down on its own? It's actually working in a mapped out area. It is creating a path going back and forth. The reason it's going this way is because I've asked it to throw the snow that way. So it'll create like the pathways that it takes with whichever way you want the snow to go. It's smart, it's going the long way here. It's throwing that snow over there. If I wanted the snow to go over in that direction, right there, it might still go, I'd probably go this way, start here, go back and throw it that way. Like I said, I'm not running full power. I will in a second. We'll go over and I'm gonna map out a whole other area. We'll go clear a couple spots today. I'm actually not that cold today, so I feel good. And now all I see is TikTok videos of people with this mystery flu or something. I'm like, ugh. But every year, flus go around, colds go around, things go around. Off a little bit, we can show you guys. Try. Probably got a couple more passes right here. Appreciate everybody joining in on TikTok, YouTube. Somebody said it's RC. I'd say I could not drive these straight lines like this if it was an RC. It is an RC though, like if you want it to be. If you want to, is when you're inside nice and warm and the Yarbo's out running fully autonomous. When that orange light is blinking on the Yarbo, I might have to back up. That's how you know it's working autonomously. Somebody said shovel like a man. I don't think shoveling makes anyone a man. Yeah, if you could still grab a shovel and you can do that fun stuff, by all means, get out there and do it. I know I'm of a certain age now where I shouldn't be out shoveling when it's cold out, man. It's very dangerous. Somebody said it's pushing the snow to the edge. Obviously, you're not watching the chute. It does have a scraper bar on the bottom, yes. Just like most snow blowers. I'd love to say it was just pushing the snow, but obviously you can see it coming out of the chute. Or maybe you can't, I don't know. I like when it gets in a little chunk there. Maybe it gets a little ice buildup. It'll work its way out though. Figures out some smart ways to move around. Sometimes it has to lift the chute up a little bit. right now is it's on a manhole cover right there where it dips down. So you see it work its way around too. I could turn the auger on a little bit higher. I will when we're gonna move. After this little clear up right here, we'll move on to a new section. I'll turn the auger on. I'll let it rip. Now that I know I'm gonna have enough time on here. I'll show you guys how to quick map something out too when we go over to the other side. Getting into some chunks of ice over here. This is where I pushed all the snow plow stuff the other day. That's the chunks of ice that I pushed over there. See how I'm standing here? It knows which way to throw the snow. Show you guys the whole driveway we've cleared out here. People like where I live now, people like if they're walking their dogs and you're walking down the sidewalk, they literally go to the other side of the street. I don't, it's a weird thing around here. I don't know. When I lived in the city, everyone was just like, the dogs would just, I mean, every dog came right up to you, man. You're almost obligated to pet a dog. If a dog comes up to me, I'm allergic, but I'm petting it. There's no better therapy for your soul than petting a dog. But it does have sensors on it as well for dogs and cats and humans. Coming into a lot of sticks and junk right here. Probably got about one more pass here maybe, or two. Then I'll move it over, we'll map out another area. I don't know what A12 on YouTube's talking about. So first of all, we're the only modular yard system out there right now. We're the only ones doing this that go from snowblower to leaf blower to lawnmower. Hey, if you want to be out in this stuff and you want to shovel or you want to do that stuff, by all means do it. It's not for everyone. If you're sick and tired of this, or you're like me, you're getting a little old. I got some neck problems. I got some kid problems. Don't tell my wife that. I'm just kidding. By all means, man. But not all of us have the time to do all this. All of us have the ability to do this anymore. All right, we're gonna grindy stuff. Look at this stuff. A lot of sticks, a lot of rocks here. I know people talk about the gravel driveways. I'm gonna move it over. We're gonna go over to another area quick. That was the end of this route, so I'm gonna lift the chute up here. Now we cleared all this area. Now I'm gonna go over here. We got some time here. I'm gonna map out a quick area over here. Just to show you guys, this is exactly what I mapped out earlier. Cleared the whole area. If I wanted to, I could have set up a path right now so it would drive back to its docking station. But right now I'm docking it inside just because I want it nice and clean for my demos here. What am I doing here? Why am I not? I'm gonna turn it on turbo. I'm gonna go over and, oh wait. Let me turn the chute away from myself. What do you guys say? There. One of these days. We're gonna go over and map out another area here. Bring the chute. You can bring the chute, like I said, -10 to 190. I'm gonna bring the deflector up a little bit. Let's go on over here, map out another area. What do you say? When you are mapping, it's easier to put the chute up. Where your hands get cold, this is it. Here we go. So now I get to pick which side I want to throw the snow. So the wind is blowing that way, so I want to throw the snow over that way. I'm gonna do 11.8 inch overlap. I'm gonna go on turbo right now. Let's have fun. Safety buffer, no. Deflector angle, let me see. Yeah, let's throw it up. All right. I could create a pathway at that point to back to the docking station, but I'm not going to. Exit, edit, start. Let me go down to, so this is my area 8 here. Big plow. My hand is cold now. Like that. Just like that, we're up and going. I gotta back up though, too close. Just like that, we're all mapped out, we're new, we got a new area. Somebody was asking me how long does it take to set up? There you go, that's how long it took me to map this. My hand is cold though, so you gotta give me a minute on the comments and the questions. So that's how easy it is to map out your driveway. If you guys want to know more, just go over to yarbo.com, man. You can check out our bundles, check out our accessory pages, check out all our big announcements. We have our My Yarbo journey going on until January 20th. Get in on that. You could win $1,000 gift cards, $500 gift cards. Always looking for dealers too. If you're a dealer and there's not one in your area, we'd love to hear from you. If you're thinking about becoming a dealer, watch it might get trapped over in this corner here. It's a lot of weeds and stuff like that, but it'll get itself out. Don't panic. A lot of slopes, a lot of different things out here. It's a parking lot, man. See how it adjusts? Let it work itself out of here. You can see there's a lot of weeds and stuff under there. Might get, it'll bring it shoot up a little bit, get around some things, figure it out. Don't panic if it slips a little bit. It's got the all-terrain treads on it. We got the spikes on it. I'll get over to YouTube when my hand unfreezes real quick. I love YouTube because we get the haters on there, man. It's fun to engage sometimes. Yeah, so January 6th is our big, where we're going to be a big next announcement at CES. So yeah, we're working fully autonomous right now. Got the edge, started with the border, got the border done. Now it's going to work on the, figure out where it wants to go here. Got about a foot in the overlap, 11.88 inches, 11.88, yeah. Got about 26 minutes on this one. So somebody saw like 3 seconds, was like, it's struggling. I don't see it struggling, do you? It might spin a little bit here and there, everything will. If you get on like it, so this parking lot, they don't really kill the weeds and stuff, so every year it's like there's a little bit of muck left on the edges. It's okay though, let it move, man. Let it figure things out. I love that people that have huge parking lots and huge yards need a Bobcat. Farmers businesses. This isn't likely aimed at you living in your parents' basement or dumping. Love it. Yeah, if it's not for everyone, man. You know, nothing's for everyone, folks. I know a lot of people in Colorado, we were just talking to them, really appreciate it, man. paying about 10 grand a year plus for snowplow services up in the mountains there. But yeah, if you live in, city of Chicago, I probably don't need one of these. Trying to keep up with what angle it's working at, man. So this is an area like over here. I'd probably do a couple passes. You could set it up to go twice. You could put the plow blade on for this too. It'd be totally fine with a plow blade. It's out here. There's some powder today. Nothing crazy. About 1.5 inches, 2 inches at the most. So yeah, we started out as a yard bot company about 10 years ago, almost 11 years ago. Now we are completely modular, 2 different lawn mowers. We got a trimmer package on the back, leaf blower, a new something maybe this year. I don't know, we'll see. All right, if it's gonna go back and forth that way, I'm going over that way. I could have looked at the preview, I guess, in the app, but that would have been too easy, right? There we go. Someone said, how friggin' cute. I assume they were talking about me. I don't know. Somebody said, show the plow blade. I've done a lot of plow blade, I'm too close. I've done a lot of plow blade demos the last few days. I took the plow blade off this morning. It's inside. If I do manage to go inside, I can show it. I'm just not gonna put the plow blade on right now. But yeah, if you're in our live stream and you go and look at the video I did 2 days ago, that was all plow blade, so you can check that out. Leaf blower was in that one as well. So some of our older live streams still have that in too. Yeah, it's windy. Up. I don't know what issue that is. If some people are having issue though, I just recommend you open up a ticket. Definitely our customer service will help you guys out with whatever you got going on, man. If there's some issue like that. I saw somebody that broke some shear pins. Our community kind of helps with some of that stuff too. Our online communities. Sometimes I'd love to know the algorithm. So it's like for a second there it left this strip, but then now it goes and take care of it. Just like it'll take care of this strip too. It's just funny how the so it's kind of funny though, just to see different. So we got the lights on. It can work at night. As long as your HOA isn't full of Karens, I believe is the word I was trying to say. I saw an HR one with Erin. I sent it to my sister because that's her name. It was the HR one where it's like first Monday back from like work after Christmas, before New Year, where nobody wants to do anything, and then there's the HR like, we got to work on our deliverables, and you're just like, I don't care. Just get me to the new year. I know. Give me a second. So yeah, this could be your driveway. Half hour left. If you haven't, click on the product links. You guys can check out our bundles. I will say sometimes if you linger on the Yarbo site, like a coupon will flash up. You didn't hear that from me though. Got a lot of stuff going on YouTube, Facebook. Hey, Facebook, what's up if you're watching today? I don't get to see the stuff, but I always look at the comments. I appreciate good afternoon, good morning. I guess it's still morning, depending on where you're at. If you're on the East Coast, it's the afternoon. If you're on the other side of the world right now, it's New Year, so Happy New Year to anyone watching from overseas. Kind of windy, but it's all good. Woo, that wind is kicking. Now it's kicking. That's the great thing about Yarbo though, is like you could be inside while this is doing this. You know, you don't have to be out here. I have to be because it's my job, but you guys don't have to be. You can be inside. Yeah, if you want to too, after this, you can put the plow on. You can send the Yarbo out. Pause it real quick. If I get any buildup in there, you can hit the snow shovel on it real quick. Knock off some of that snow in there. I did test out though, I did spray the chute with some WD-40 today. I wanted to see if that helped, like any possible, you know, snow getting clogged or anything like that. I've been seeing people talk a little bit of WD-40 on the inside. I'm not saying do that or don't do that. I'm just saying I just wanted to try something today. That's what my job, one of my jobs is to kind of test things out to see, hey, is this working, this not working? I'm trying to stay on my back to the wind, that way you guys aren't getting bombarded with wind. A Happy New Year. You guys have a safe New Year's Eve. I said it earlier, I'll say it again, don't drink and drive. Somebody said, Coach Mikey Ditka, where are you from? Originally, I'm from Michigan, but I lived in Chicago for 20 years, so obviously I love to coach. And now I'm right outside Chicago. We're doing our live stream from outside of Chicago area here. I'm too close, backing up. This is our maintenance facility here, so if anything should go awry, we're right in the middle of the country, so we can ship out, easy ship out, ship in, ship out. We do ship out of Los Angeles, Chicago, New York, Vancouver, Toronto, select European cities. I believe we are in Australia now as well. Good eye if you're watching this. I know you're probably not used to the snow blowing stuff in Australia, but Bears got to beat the Lions this week, man. Must win there. Get that 2 seed. Oh, Warrenville. Nice, man. Thank you, Donald. Happy New Year to you, too. In Brazil. I'm jealous. If we launch in Brazil, I'm going there for live streams. I've never been to South America. I'd love to get there. Never been to Australia either. Ted, man, yeah. Hopefully it all goes well, bud. I know you're doing. You get that app up, get those areas mapped as well. Once it's working autonomous, that's where it really shines. Yeah, so we've been out here for over an hour, just about an hour, maybe a little less plowing actually. Let me see where the Yarbo battery's at. I just did boost it up to the turbo though. Got about 56%, shows you got about 15 minutes left on this one. This one's done, we'll wrap up, go in. I'll show you some of our other products and then answer some of your questions in about 15. So this is what I'm talking about though too right here. Even if you do get a little buildup, maybe you notice something. I'll pause the work plan real quick, show you guys. Just like all electric and a lot of snow blowers, comes with a snowshoe right here. This really comes in handy. Like say you're getting a buildup. We've been out here for over an hour. Maybe you look at this, you just want to clear some of this out. It's still working, but I mean, obviously you want to clear, if you want to clear this out, this is why it comes with this, just to show you exactly what it does. You know, it's not really that clumpy, but you can get a little bit of a buildup sometimes. Maybe you get that wet snow too. Always turn off your auger when you're using this. I shouldn't have to tell you that, but a guy in Aspen told me that his buddy stuck his hand in like an auger or something like that. I was like, that's Darwinism, but just don't do that. Just like that, clear it off. Then we're just gonna resume the plan. Not a lot of maintenance with the Yarbos, but definitely keep the tracks greased up. The snowblower's outgoing. You can clear the auger a little bit like that. Cameras are clear too. Then get snow buildup on them. You want those cameras for object avoidance and like I could probably put my hood up and then the wind's not blowing it. You see the wind shaking my camera. Set it up in the app when you're doing that if you're mapping too. Maybe you want to send it out twice. You can kind of, if you want to send it out the second time, you can bring the module down a little bit, scrape a little closer. I think we're pretty good at where we're at right here. Chances are anything that's left here will be melted by the time I come back from lunch. Feet are kind of cold though. All right, I want to get up to 1,000 here, viewers up on the firework, and then I know YouTube's already way past that, man. We're killing it today. You guys are awesome. I love the comments coming in, the questions. Go Bears, bear down. From Singapore, Happy New Year. 428 growers, inappropriate comment, not nice. Somebody said, I can watch this all day. Thank you. I don't care if you leave comments, guys. Just try to keep them PG. Or PG-13 too. I don't care. Let's try to be a loving, respectful community as we grow these Next year, the live stream host will be an autonomous robot. I know it. I'm okay with that if I get a residual off it. They can use my face and likeness. Just so yeah, so far you can see the parking lot. So we've cleared this, we've cleared that. Just over an hour. Oh, actually, about an hour. We've been out here for about an hour 15 actually plowing, or snow blowing, sorry. It's kind of fun. Yeah, Happy New Year from Chicago, folks. Kent said, give me one. Yeah, my boss, Kathy said every time when I walk away, then you guys can't hear me. I don't know. Got a mic plugged in. It should work. Nothing works except the Yarbo. Sorry, I was reading through some of the comments. You guys crack me up, man. You guys are cracking me up, dude. This is great. I love being out here. So nice out here. A little warmer than it was the other day. Still not where I really want to be at, but it's still warm. Clearing a couple driveways here. Got about 5 minutes left maybe on this one. And then we'll call it a year on the live streams, guys and gals. If you're in somewhere warm and you're watching me freeze in the snow, I really appreciate it. I do this for you. Nice hearty glass of champagne at New Year's tonight for you guys too. We'll do that. I'll cheers you guys. We'll cheers each other. One more time. Everyone be safe tonight. Remember, it could be amateur hour out there, so keep yourself safe, keep your kids safe. Never know who's on the roads during this time. Let your driveway be cleared by Yarbo while you're out at a New Year's Eve party later. I'm gonna bring this bad boy inside. We're gonna warm her up too. She needs I will say that too, though. There's times too, like if you want to bring your Yarbo into your garage, let it slow a little bit. I mean, as far as let some of that snow melt off, you can do that as well. You don't need to. It can stay right outside. It parks on this dock. I'll bring this one inside, though. I'm going to be gone for about a week and a half from here, so I won't be back at this office until Monday. Oh man, did I put the right date in there? I don't know. Oh yeah, I think I did. I realize I've been talking for an hour and 12 minutes. My body's like, stop talking. It's nice though, man. My feet are a little cold. I should have worn my Timberlands today. I wore my other boots today. Always listen to your wife. She always tells me, hey. Kevin with the comedy, man. Kevin coming in, YouTube with the comedy. Somebody said, Carol says she's freezing in the desert. Come on, Carol. Scott said, this is so cool. Thank you so much. Somebody said, Ted said my head is about 220 feet long. Cleared it in 40 minutes with the controller. Started at 10 p.m. Yeah, get that mapped out, man. Autonomy. Or two though, you know, like it's fun to play. I use the controller the most for the leaf blower, just because I'm gonna get off of the snow real quick and stand on a part I plowed. I'm like standing in this wet snow. My feet are starting to get cold. Finish its work plan right now, finish its job. Couple more passes here. Oh, every time. Yeah, camera's really zipping now. Like the wind's zipping, so everything's like, oof. Woo! Almost lost my tripod there. Yeah, the wind picked up last few minutes. tricky. It knows when I'm there. You see how it shuts down? That's a safety feature on the Yarbo. So 16.5 feet. But I don't want to lose my tripod and it's starting to lift up, so I'm like, if it gets to this end, I'm gonna pause it real quick and I'm gonna take over. I don't want this one. Sorry, I'm eating my glove right now. I'm gonna take over this bad boy. We're gonna start driving it. I'm gonna try to get it back in time here. I'm gonna end this work plan. I'll manually take it over real quick. Bring the mod down a little bit. I'm gonna plow my way back. I'm gonna be a good guy and plow for my coworkers too. I'll bring the mod down, the module down. I only got 10% of my battery, so I gotta head back. Got a speed. I'm anxious to see how it navigates the speed bump. I might have to bring the module up. The mower, because it has the the flexibility on the mower. Try to get it up here. If I get it stuck, it's my fault. Mind you, this is... Hey, there we go. Up. Get it back over to the sidewalk here. Yeah, still got 4. I'm gonna bring the deflector down though. Oh, I'm in rock. Somebody asked how it does with gravel. There you go. I don't want to bust any pins. Trying to get back on the good stuff here. Here we go. I'm clearing my own path on my own back. So we're going to get back inside. I'll answer your questions and we'll sign off. I had fun. I'm cold. I had fun though. All right, back to the start point here. Let me flip the cameras over real quick. I'll talk to you guys real quick before we get out of here. My hand is cold. I think I might have locked. Hopefully they didn't lock me out over here. Hey, there we go. I got all my Yarbo swag and Yarbo gear on. I'm gonna bring. Ow, my hand is cold. That's why you let it go autonomous, man. As soon as you take the gloves off to start working the remotes, it gets cold. But I'm gonna go. We can answer some questions real quick. Chilly. I got my mics hooked up to the coat, so I'll leave the coat on right now. I got all the Yarbo gear. Yeah, so while we're inside real quick, I only got like 8% left on this phone, so I'm gonna have to end this in a minute. Let me go check out look how red my nose is. I could guide a sleigh tonight, right? It's crazy. Let's see what's going on. My hand is frozen. Somebody said, what happens if a rock gets in there, a chunk of wood? I mean, obviously, I just went over some rocks. You guys just saw that right there. Occasionally, you got to watch out for some of the bigger stuff. It does have the shear pins in there, though, too, which can be easily replaced. So just out of safety. So yeah. Somebody said, I've seen this thing mowing. It looks awesome in the snow. That's what's so great about Yarbo is the fact that we are modular. You guys have seen me. Here's my leaf blower I had out 2 days ago. I had that leaf blower out before we had snow. This is the Yarbo core with the lawn tracks and leaf blower. This is the unit I beat up all the time. Quick, I'm going to bring this down real quick. These are our flagship, our Yarbo lawnmowers. I'm putting my gloves on real quick. These are Yarbo lawnmowers while we're inside. This is our original Yarbo lawnmower, ultrasonic sensors. You got your binocular cameras, rain sensor, lights, 270. Two disc, 5 blades each. So razor blades does a micro mulch on it. This is the one I used on my grass all summer at home, 20 inches. And then right next to this is the one everybody was all geeked about all summer. We launched this summer. This is our Yarbo Lawnmower Pro. Before I get to the top, I'll show you guys underneath here. Same 20-inch width on the deck. We opened it up a little bit though. Went from the 2-disc 5 blades on each to the straight blades, the wing blades. Create a little bit more uplift for mulching leaves, stuff like that. Some of the tougher grasses that need to be lifted up a little bit more. Increase the power on the motors from 150 watts to 300 watts. Excuse me, you can see right there. Just more of a commercial grade. And then some of the other updates. Obviously, you can see the ultrasonic sensors are upgraded here. The cameras have been upgraded on the front as well. They're also a little bit higher. The rain sensor was upgraded. Still same lights. You got your lights. You got your 270-degree bumper. Now, this one will cut from 4 inches down to 0.8 inches. And I think you can even get it lower. Ken was talking about with something else. This is a snow plow blade. Somebody asked about the play. I just took this off this morning, which reminds me, I better make sure I have the wing nuts, the nuts here. These are the new bendable RTK antennas. Go on just like the high mount RTK antennas, same thing. You don't need that little, somebody was asking the other day, you don't need that little triangular bracket. That's only for the old low mounts. Everything will be going to probably to these high mount RTK. This is our SAM module, our Smart Assist module. So this comes with the Yarbo core. This makes it like a little guard dog, has the binocular cameras as well. You can do follow me mode, patrol mode, all that fun stuff with this. Map out your whole yard, send it out. You can actually talk through the cameras now, so you can talk and listen through the cameras. And then just got another pro. These are our docking stations right here. So I have the docking stations right here. And like I said, this is our leaf blower. 190 mile per hour wind, 760 CFMs. It actually comes with this as well. So you can hook up, if you want to do follow me mode, if you want to do walk along, it comes with. Up with my gloves on, come on. Actually comes with the hose. So you can hook this right to the leaf blower as well. So just kind of show you with the whole package with Yarbo, we are the total package. All that fun stuff. Not to mention, like I said, here's a picture right there. There's the core towing a boat right there. So it shows you the towing capabilities of the Yarbo itself and the Yarbo core. And yeah, that's what we celebrate, man. So we had a great 2025. This year alone, I mean, there's been so many firmware updates. We launched the Lawnmower Pro. We launched the trimmer. So many cool updates. And then in January 6th, you guys are going to want to jump on this. We are having a very special live stream. We're going to have some announcements from Yarbo, kind of showing you where we're going, what we've done in 2025. Right now that's actually out working. A lot of people are trying to play catch up and join us, and I mean, more competition the better. We want everybody, but those other lawnmowers right now have been on the shelf now for like the last 2 months. You just saw I went and cleared a parking lot with the Yarbo with the snowblower module. So we are the ones out there doing the work. And let me see, I'll go back over to YouTube real quick. We'll answer questions for like 2 more minutes, and then I'm going to end this. Somebody said I wish I could afford it. I wish I could too. No, it's not. We are always doing sales. We try to make this as affordable as possible. If you guys follow us, like I said, we might have an announcement on January. We'll have an announcement on January 6th. Maybe you guys will have some, maybe, you know, something will move into your range when it comes to price, when it comes to affordability, or maybe even the scope and size of your yard. Maybe something's different. You know, the Yarbo is meant, it's this big powerhouse, workhorse built for those big properties, you know, big driveways, all of that fun stuff. So I want you guys to all have a happy new year. Click on those product links, go over and check it out. Be safe. I've told you this now 4 times. Everyone be safe, man. And I really appreciate you. I've been doing this for almost a year now, and I'm looking forward to 2026 and all the new fun stuff. We're going to be mowing lawns in about 3 months, man. So let's get ready for that. Let's get it ready for 2026. You guys be safe. And we'll see you guys from CES next week. All right. Take care.